Hello there and welcome to Black Jackal Gaming. We're going to take a look at the new Lieutenant Titus datasheet. He's one of the characters from the recently released Space Marine 2 game, and he was also in the Space Marine 1 game. He is an epic hero, so you can only take one of them in your army. And he's got some nice keywords to go along with him, and a really nice looking ability that's going to get the most out of your squads. But is he a legend unit or not? We'll find out. Taking a look at the datasheet, it comes in at 70 points, which is quite reasonable. He's movement 6, toughness 4, 3 up save, wounds 5, leadership 6+, and objective control 1. He does have no invulnerable save though, because he is just a lieutenant and not a captain. He does come with a feel no pain 5+, so any wounds that bypass his armor on a roll of a 5+, you get to ignore them. And he is an epic hero, so you can only take one of them per army. He does have the leader keyword, so there are a couple of different units he can join. Assault Intercessors, Blade Guard Veterans, Hellblasters, the Infernus Squad, Intercessors, and Stern Guard Veterans. Taking a look at his range profile, he's only equipped with a heavy bolt pistol, which has the pistol keyword, so obviously you can shoot this when within engagement range of an enemy model. It comes with 1 attack, ballistic skill 2+, strength 4, -1 AP and 1 damage. It would be nice if they made this master crafted, or maybe give it sustained hits 1, even just an additional attack just to make it a little bit closer to the game. He is equipped with an Astartes chainsaw, and this comes with the anti-infantry 2+ keyword, so he will always wound infantry models on a 2+. He comes with a mighty 8 attacks, which is very nice, weapon skill 2+, strength 4, -1 AP and 1 damage. Again, it would be nice if he possibly had a master crafted chainsaw. Looking at his abilities, he comes with 2, the first being Press the Attack. Weapons equipped by models in this model's unit have sustained hits 1 ability. Now, since it doesn't say when leading the unit, he can use this when he's by himself. His second one is Honor the Chapter. If a model is destroyed by a melee attack, if he has not fought in this phase so far, you can roll a d6, and on a 2+, this model can fight as if he is not being killed. Once you've completed your attacks, he's then removed from play. So a nice little fight on death ability if you haven't already struck. Looking at a couple of the buffs and extra bits you can give to him, he doesn't have the standard lieutenant rule, which allows you to attach him to a captain that's already attached to a unit. So he will have to be used by himself if you're attaching him to a unit. His sustained hit ability is really nice with Assault Intercessors. They're going to be very good into light infantry units because they do have that strength 4 -1 AP attacks. They do come with the inbuilt reroll of 1s when wounding an opponent, and if that opponent is within range of an objective marker, you get full rerolls to wounds, which is very nice. This allows them to actually punch up a little bit and punch into medium infantry, and sometimes things a little bit harder as well. So as standard, they come in with 16 attacks. This is your chainsaw, strength 4 -1 AP, and you get the additional 8 from Titus. You're going to get 3 attacks from your power fist on your sergeant as well. So your chain swords are going to do about 3 to 4 marines each time you attack. You do have the ability to spike it a little bit, so sometimes you can push that to 5 or 6 based on how many attacks you're getting through, and if you are using your alpha moment on that target as well. And then your power fist is going to, on average, kill 2 marines, which is quite nice. If you are going up against a lighter unit, your T3 bodies, such as your guard, you are going to kill on average a good 17 to 18 models, and if you spike slightly, you will kill a 20-man unit just with your 5 models and Titus, which is very nice, especially if you swap your power fist out for a chainsword or power weapon to go along with it. Another option is to place one of the Hellblasters. So if you take a 5-man unit, you get 10 plasma shots, but you can take a unit of 10, so that's 20 plasma shots, which is quite nice. If you go for the heavier hitting option, you get strength 8 -3 AP 2 damage, and that can go a long way into a lot of targets. A lot of targets are going to be able to struggle with 20 shots coming their way at that strength level. Now, there is a nice little combination with Uriel Fentress. He is the Master of the Fleet ability, which at the start of the game, he can grant 1 infantry unit in your army the deep strike ability. So you can put the Hellblasters and Titus off the field and have them come into play deep striking from turn 2 onwards. So they have to arrive 9 inches outside of an enemy unit, but coming in with these 10 Hellblasters with the 20 shots is very nice. There's going to be a fair few units that these are going to surprise coming in with that amount of firepower. And then you do have the sustained hits as well on top of it. and that's also for your melee attacks. So they get a little bit more damage from their melee attacks. It will be dangerous for someone charging this unit because Titus can hit back fairly hard. Now, he isn't listed as a Legends download. You can't find the download in that area. It's just under new. And the article doesn't say he is a Legends model. However, he is a limited time model. You can only get him until the end of the month. And this is directly from a store. But we have seen him be a limited time model before. So whether they will move him to Legends because he is a limited time model and you can't just purchase him whenever you want, it will remain to be seen. But we do have other models that are in the range that are on the mail order only rotation. So he may stay in the game for a while yet. Until they do say he's a Legend model, he will be tournament legal. Looking at some of the upgrades they probably should have given him, and hopefully they consider for the next time they update his datasheet. He is an epic hero, so they can buff him up a little bit more because you are limited to only one model per army. So it's not like you can spam 3 of them and buff multiple units. It'd be nice if he had an ability, something like Brothers in Arms, where you can join other Codex Astartes armies. So any of the standard Space Marine Codex, such as Ultramarines, Imperial Fists, if he can join their special characters as well, that would be quite nice because at the moment he's just Ultramarines, and it does leave the likes of the Khan just left a little bit too lonely at times. His heavy bolt pistol, whilst probably a little bit iconic, is a little bit lacking, just being the one shot at strength 4 -1 AP. So they could give him maybe a sustained hits 3, which would be quite nice because it is only one shot. And if they weren't going to go down that route, maybe make it master crafted like they do with some other weapons, which gives it additional damage, but the additional AP would be quite nice as well. They could even give it an anti-infantry or an anti-tyrannid keyword, which would be quite nice. They need to drop the Infernus from his main ability. I think they've just looked at that's Tacticus armor, and most people can join them, so he might as well join them as well. But having sustained hits on a weapon that can't critically hit on the Pyroblasters doesn't really make an awful lot of sense, and you're not going to really join him to them for their melee capability. Allow him to join full boss heavy intercessors units like he is in the game. That'd be quite nice, spreading a little bit more sustained hits around because it's quite difficult to get sustained hits in the Space Marines army. Some of these units could really benefit from having them. And he was a captain in the original game before getting demoted, even though he was found innocent of the crimes they tried to hold against him. So giving him an invulnerable save would be quite nice. And it would make it a little bit more special when he does die and he gets to fight back, because he will stay around for a little bit longer. And it'd make him a little bit more real and keyed into the game by just being able to tank a lot of damage and still stay standing. Thanks for watching the video. It's much appreciated. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time.